We're back.
Hello.
Everything's normal. Some things you might have missed, not 100% sure. NVIDIA informed these two. Oozle freaked out and went for Altivo, reconnected with Itzelli. They tried to leave sort of together. Itzelli tried to jump on Altivo's back. Altivo kicked her in the chest and left her in the mud.
That titty's gonna be sore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Haraway has gone to the shoreline and is walking up and down the river, trying to ask people at the bathhouse unsuccessfully if they had seen them. And we now join NVIDIA circling high and ever so further out. Are you circling like wide circles around the city, or are you more specifically heading eastward or southward? Or?
First around the city, and then kind of going in.
Yeah, you've kind of gotten outside of the city walls at this point.
Oh shit, because you don't know how long it's been.
Yeah.
Because if it's an hour, they're well over a mile outside the city by now.
Yeah, because Dawn said an hour, but
Kay only said like 5
said it was
minutes.
like 10 minutes. So.
Can we
But-
trust Kay?
About to
Exactly.
say, who are we gonna trust more with like
Yeah.
actual information?
But I didn't talk to Dawn.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Yeah,
So
you have
I
no
don't know.
idea.
Well, with you flying around the city, would you have been able to see like literally all of us take off in the same direction?
Well, depends on my perception rolls.
Let's find
So
Let's
out.
find out.
that one with the cake. So we'll roll for.
Your cake is
Can I
dead.
roll something to
You
save
need
the cake?
acrobatics or a reflex save. To
I'll
save
be
your
so
cake.
impressed. Like she eats this cake from the horse, but like she expertly just falls flat on her back, still holding the cake.
It's like dropping
Will
the booze,
a
man.
23 do it?
No. Right?
15 plus 8?
Oh,
No.
reflex.
Yeah, reflex save.
Mm-hmm.
23 will do it.
Dope.
I saved the cake!
Yeah.
That's impressive. I'll give you props when I get back. Oh wait, I don't even know that it kicked you.
Yeah,
I got a nat 20 on that
Altivo
roll.
was so smooth, you had no idea.
I love this horse.
I rolled a 33 to see that one.
Oh, you absolutely saw that kick to the chest and Oozle just taking off,
Solid.
beelining
That is
southeast.
one strong
My posse of
horse.
guards just frantically scrambling
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, there's the one on the horse now. And he's
Would he
whipping.
have like been there, because you said that like he only shows up when they know that I'm going to go with Altivo, but when we started we went to the training grounds and we were over there.
Ah, that's a good question.
So like
He is not there. No, there's just like 3-5 guards now on foot chasing.
Oh,
and
that's
they're
beautiful.
Yelling after you as you're just disappearing.
that's
into the distance.
beautiful.
Does one of them want to give me a hand up?
None of them
That's
pay any
good.
attention to you getting kicked in the chest. You are at the gate though, so actually there's other guards. Yeah, one of the guards does come up, a
Damn.
younger guy, maybe 16. He's like,
Fuck out.
"Excuse me, ma'am, do you need a doctor?"
No, I don't need a doctor. I just... Can you help me up? I don't want to drop the cake.
Of course, sure.
Okay.
Oh God. He pulls you up and he's just kind of like this dumbfounded. He's got little zits all over. He's just like, "You're really pretty."
I don't have time for this, and I'm going to take off running.
Yeah, you just start bolting. It's
Still
it's
holding the cake.
southeast.
21 to see this one.
7
Yep,
movement
you
speed, bro.
saw from your
Going.
split off Haraway head out that way, and a little bit of a flyover towards the river reveals Haraway standing outside of the bathhouses like this.
Okay, whatever, it works. So I guess I'll go into
As you
an
fly over,
area
you
that-
also see a ton of excuse me, a ton of naked people.
We're scarred for life.
I really don't care.
It's mostly old men anyway, so
She cares a little bit.
a generally unpleasant experience.
Yeah.
And
Also, I'll just
roll
go
for
to an area
fortitude. Did not be nauseated.
different from the ones that these two are going to.
I'm heading towards Hunter's Haven, Folly, whatever.
Yeah, Hunter's Folly.
Folly, yeah.
You're heading.
I'm gonna head. I don't know if I want to go to Mark's house or if I want to go to the forest. I think I'm going to the forest where Mark's been murking people.
Just straight east, past the river, past Hunter's Haven.
Yep.
You're going. Past Bartholomew's Woods.
Yep, and I'm gonna spend a couple key points along the way to keep that movement speed up.
Yeah, all right. Harway, your next destination?
Upriver, I guess. This isn't panning out very well. We're gonna
Yeah.
go past the bridge and just start working our way up, and that's north,
Kind of
right?
towards, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does go north. The river itself does start pretty aggressively curving east
Yeah, we'll just
relatively soon.
follow the river.
All right. and NVIDIA.
How far away is Bartholomew?
Bartholomew, he's a good couple miles, maybe 5, 12 is kind of the, 5 is the early bounds, 12 is the late bounds of his woods.
Okay. Well, what was the next closest thing that Kay said he knew of that?
If you're ruling Hunter's Folly out, the next closest thing would be going to the cheap lands with the farmers and checking.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go fly over there.
All right.
Just sending the message out.
Yeah.
Send it out in SOS.
You both are hitting the same bridge. You, of course, first, but you're keeping pretty close pace. You blast past all the guards that were running after him. They're all gassed, just about towards the river. They're stopping, waving their hands and getting frustrated.
How fast is Altivo, like full tilt?
60-foot move speed, 60 times 4, 240 per round. Doing good, yeah. I guess he's a horse, you probably have the run speed, so another 60 feet on top of that.
300.
Yeah. 300. I'll take it.
Blasting down, just about the time you cross the bridge, you get a ping back as you're crossing the river. Cherry cake?
Cherry cake!
Oh, I love cherry cake. When? We're not near Baker.
Where are you? We'll bring it to you.
Oh, we're over. I'm following Child that you sent me to look for. She's walking into woods.
Near Bartholomew?
No. Near. After this bridge.
Oh, bridge with lots of wood.
Yeah. It looks newer.
Yes.
I
made this bridge.
Yeah. Oh, good work. We were we went out after talking to the K guy. Adara hasn't spoken to me. I don't know what we're looking for, but she's picking up all kinds of little plants and things.
Okay.
I have flowers in my hair.
Beautiful. I actually really want to see that. I'll just stay there with Adara for.
Oh, she's not staying.
These were all pretty close.
Stay within sight of the bridge for a couple of minutes, if you can.
Maybe. She's just going into the woods, though.
Shit. Okay.
This child's leash.
Oh yeah, Dara's like never leaving Uzel's side after this. He goes and trains. She goes with him.
Uzel, most certainly.
Uzel? Okay. Okay. I'll be back. We'll bring the cake.
Actually, I can't see the bridge anymore.
That's okay. You just keep following Adara.
I just looked. It's gone.
Alright. Shit. Which, fuck, does he know directions? Probably not.
Which way's the sun?
Yeah. Which way's the sun from where you're at?
That way.
Okay.
You can assume wherever he is, he's pointing.
Yes.
Ooh, hold on. There's this old guy here, and he's walking up to Adara. He looks friendly.
Save the child.
Okay,
I will kill your druid.
can you, fuck. Okay, I'll just fly down there. I was gonna try to grab someone else to
Yeah, you
help,
start
but,
flying towards trying to find the location.
yeah.
Give me survival to track, or...
Dope.
Now that I'm out of the city, can I also roll survival to see if I can see?
Yeah, however, you're not trained in tracking.
Okay.
So it's
Well,
going to be difficult.
I know where the bridge is.
Yes.
So I can go to that general area.
Absolutely.
And they just left it, so I'll keep talking to him. Awesome. 24.
You do get assistance from Kenosi.
Okay.
Yeah, he gives you useful enough information.
Okay, great.
A 28 on mine.
You unfortunately are not able to find useful track. There's enough people track around, and unfortunately Kenosi's track just doesn't seem to stand out to you today. There's a really weird, colorful bird swooping around the local area and starting to head into the woods.
I'm following.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that bird.
Yeah, you recognize the druid.
Yeah.
You guys start heading through. It takes a good couple of minutes, and eventually you come into a small clearing, and Kenosi is sitting on a log next to a man.
Mm-hmm.
The man is petting Kenosi.
Okay.
You recognize this guy.
Yeah.
It's the old dude that sold you the trees.
Right.
He's got his cob pipe in, and he's currently lit up and smoking.
Fantastic. And no sight of the child.
No, you do see her.
Okay.
She is kind of at the edge of the clearing. She's kind of rimming around, and she's picking up these little mats of moss and grabbing something underneath and putting them in a basket.
Purportedly for Kay. Okay. Great.
She has that lost look in her eye.
Okay. Well,
And as you kind of blast through the woods, you hear the trotting of a horse's oozle
Oh,
comes out
beautiful.
behind
Okay.
you. And the old man looks up, and he looks really concerned for a moment. And he kind of like glances at the child awkwardly and looks at you and looks at her, and he kind of like puffs his chest a little bit, and he like looks at the monkey, and he's adjusting himself, and he takes a long draw of the pipe, and he goes, he kind of scoots to maybe focus your attention away, like Adara's over here, and he kind of scoots this way, and he goes, "Hello, stranger."
Bro, this man's ready to lay the fuck out.
Yeah.
This old man knows some
he's
shit.
gonna like make bird noises into the woods, and all the woodsmen are gonna like.
Yeah, he exhales out of his pipe, and he whistles, and it's kind of like a robin whistle, just this.
Yep, there it is. There's a signal.
You seem to be in quite the hurry.
Bro, this man's an
You-
Master Roshi in disguise.
Lost by any chance?
He about to whoop your ass.
No. I'm not even going to acknowledge him. I'm going straight for Adara. I might hop off my horse.
Yeah, you hop off your horse and start walking that way, and she's got that blank look in her face. Her eyes are white, and
And
she
I'm-
is just
Yeah,
toiling away.
I was Adara.
And he
I'll
goes,
get
I
closer.
know.
"Excuse
Okay.
me,
Okay.
please
okay.
leave the child be for a
I'm
moment."
gonna swoop down.
And I'll
land
look
on
at
this man's
him and
shoulder.
I'll say the child is under my care, so I will not, and I'll
So
continue
fuck
on.
off.
Yeah, so fuck right off. I've been looking for this child for the last like fucking 20 minutes.
Maybe
Pray.
don't use that exact wording.
Yeah, you swoop in, like,
Yeah.
to the guy.
Yeah, I want to like land on his shoulder.
Yeah, you land on his shoulder, and he looks at you very strange, and he looks at you again,
Mhm.
and he goes, "I'll get to you."
Entire time I'm just like, Adara, come here.
So you say her name's Adara.
It is.
What else do you know of this child?
What's it to you?
Oh, it's a lot to me. I'm wandering through the woods, going through my normal routine, and I run into a small child wandering with a strange ape-like creature
Being pursued by an orc.
Being pursued by an orc.
who is completely unresponsive and resists any attempt for me to stop her going about whatever business she has collecting these herbs. And then an orc comes charging out on a
Half-orc.
battle charger in full armor, telling me that this is
With
his
your
child.
stupid ass cowl.
Your stupid ass
Yeah.
on the cow.
Oh fuck yeah, that shit's totally still on. Yeah, absolutely.
You got some
Um,
explaining to do.
I'm gonna
Explain.
fly.
I'll fucking.
over
I'll
to
just.
Uzo.
I'll flop out the fucking contract that her parents signed and be
Do
like,
you have it?
yes, I do.
Oh,
I made them
okay,
sign
okay,
a contract. I'm
okay.
just gonna take somebody's child
Yeah.
without proof.
Well, I don't know if you carry it on you.
Oh, well, of course. it's
Yeah,
the proof of purchase.
As you leave his shoulder to go to Uzel, Nvidia, I need you to make a perception check.
Oh shit! They're already
You
here.
got a knife.
They're already here. That's a 30.
Adara is gone.
Fuck!
And in the woods, you see a couple men appearing around trees with like bows and axes.
Wait. How would I have no? I was walking towards her the entire
Yeah,
time.
you're walking towards it, but then you turn to talk to the guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She dipped.
And in that moment, something happened.
Okay.
You fly up to his shoulder.
Yeah.
Now's your time to like interject
Yeah.
as
Uzo,
you're approaching
Uzo,
with the
stop
paperwork.
fighting. There are men in the woods coming for us, and Adara is already gone.
Fuck.
Take out my fucking flail. If we fight,
Oh
we fight.
my god!
You draw a weapon.
Well, yeah, you guys drew weapons on me. I'm not just gonna sit there and take that.
The man's like, hold on now. It's a rather friendly bird you have as well.
First of all, he doesn't have me. Thank you.
Strange talking bird that you've befriended.
Maybe you should talk to your friend, because I really need to find my child.
I believe
Buddy.
that there's a very simple solution to knowing whether or not she belongs in your care.
Yes, the contract.
I don't know her name, son. She hasn't talked to me at all. That contract could be for or about anyone.
That's because she has a magical talent.
Hold on, kind bird. I'm more inclined to believe you now. He turns to Kenosi, and he just kind of like takes a long draw of his pipe, and he goes, "They friends of yours, little guy?" And he just kind of like looks at you guys, looks at him,
He thinks it's
looks at
joking
you
goes down.
guys, and he just like gets up and walks over, and he climbs up on Altivo, or he climbs up on you, you know, and he kind of like holds your hand, and he's like, and he whistles once more into the woods, and he goes, "Sorry for the misunderstanding, friend. I'm sure
Pull
you
out your
understand."
fucking flail, Jesus Christ.
And with that, a man comes
Is
out.
this a
He's
man of action?
holding Adara and puts her back down in the opening, and she goes right back to what she was doing. And he just kind of gives a curt little nod, puts his bow over his shoulder, and disappears back into the woods.
We need to befriend this man. We need to know more about him.
Can I roll a perception to see
He
if I
had
would have
no
noticed
fear.
the bird flying a specific direction on my
Sure, yeah.
fast pace? Because
Straight
we
as
were
the
kind
crow
of running
flies.
the same direction at
Yeah,
first.
you were running the same direction. You would have had to have crossed the same bridge.
Well, probably not. That was a 15 while running super speedily.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
no.
no.
Yeah, no. And you going upstream, nothing eventful is happening.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. You do just so happen to be blowing through the woods to the east.
Mhm.
Roll a d12.
Yay! 8.
As you are blowing through at top speed, a man turns from behind a tree at some point and goes, "A moment, please. You're in a rush? Have you lost your child?"
Yes!
She's this way. There's some strange folk about. Please hurry.
Nope.
And he starts taking you through the woods expertly fast, showing you these little things. Just about the time that they return Adara and she goes about her business and the guys are disappearing, this other guy appears with Itzeli. And he's like, "Hold on, something's gone wrong." And you see Uzel in the clearing with Adara and the old man just sitting on the log. Seems to be having no problem. He looks around, he's like, "My friends were here. Something's wrong. Something's extremely wrong."
We'll walk into the clearing. "Oh my god, you found her!"
Yeah. The old man just like, he's like, "Pardon me. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Hi!
This is your child?"
Ours.
Mine.
Bro.
I have the contract. It's in my name.
And she is
Forge another.
Oh,
under
she's our
contract.
apprentice. Yeah.
Apprentice.
Yes. We're an adventuring party. We licensed her as apprentice because she's special and she needs some expert care, which we clearly are lacking.
Because somebody let her out of the bar!
I start pecking you.
I'll just grab the shit out of you!
Catch me, bro. Catch me.
This is no way to have a constructive conversation amongst adults in front of a child, wouldn't you say?
I don't know if you noticed, but she's not really paying
Quite
attention.
zonked out.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know if she's going to remember anything when whatever this bout of hers is done. She has quite an interesting eye for herbs.
As she's like going around picking up herbs, I'm just like right next to her, just like between
Yeah.
her and like the dude, because like, I don't fucking trust this guy. I don't know who he is.
At some point, she starts going like deeper in the woods. The guy gets up and kind of follows you guys as you.
That's
you
cool.
head in.
I'm still sitting here, I'm like following right behind her, just like flail extended, just like
Hey.
watch it. just following Adara. As far as I know, this guy just tried to take my child.
Flail isn't much of a woodsman's tool.
You're gonna catch a tree, bro.
That's cool. I have more.
Your pole arm's gonna catch a tree too.
I have a sword.
I mean, no offense,
Also tree.
but letting a strange little girl wander the woods in these parts is quite unsafe alone.
Some would
Thank
think.
you. The monkey was supposed to be watching her.
He like
You left the monkey in charge!
He stayed with her the entire time!
You left the monkey in charge!
he looks at you guys and just
Bro, he did his job.
He's doing a fantastic job!
That's why I
He's the only one that kept
He's
eyes on
reaching
her
for the
all
cake at this
day!
totally give him the cake, but I make sure like
See, Kenosi,
I
I
grab
told you
a
we'd bring
single
you the
piece
cake.
for Adara.
yeah, he's eating on the cake.
And
Well, you have your paperwork in order. I'm more than inclined to believe you now that you have
He's always married man.
the baboon's blessing.
He's ready to fuck you up.
He's ready to fuck that old man up. If we fight him, we fight him.
I'm about an hour behind
fine.
on my
It's my
rounds
job.
now, so I'm going to get back to my work.
Before you go, you seem to have a strange affinity with the animals. Can you speak with Kenosi?
You don't need to speak the language to understand what they say.
Fair enough.
It's like God.
Alright, well, thanks for not killing her or making sure she was okay.
You ever just look at a dog
And
and
not
realize
killing
they know
this one.
exactly what
He's
you're
not
saying?
the
You know,
most
like,
well-mannered of the group. He's very passionate.
I'm sure adventuring is a tough life, especially for
Someone
a
so
man of
ugly.
your stature and places like this.
Mm.
You just said I get it. It wouldn't work. It'd be like that.
Life be hard for us green folk.
Have a wonderful day and mind how much you take.
We can't control this one.
Some of those things take a while to grow back, and he just turns and starts sauntering off.
All I'm saying, right? Like typical people in the city flock away from Uzul, right?
Yeah.
This man stood, he didn't even stand, calmly on his fucking log, ready to whoop your ass. Like he's something. We gotta explore this boy a little more. He didn't give a fuck.
All Uzul knows is he was a threat to his job.
He just walks away whistling.
I love this man. He's my new favorite person. It's a shame he's gonna die in 2 sessions. That's my bet.
He's only gonna make it 2?
Yep.
Think you guys are gonna come bug him in 2 sessions?
Shit, I'll bug him this session.
I mean, shoot, this whole session has gone by. You guys have passed 1 day almost.
It's like our My Hero sessions.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. You guys got to get used to town and explore it before you really start getting a handle on things. So these sessions are needed.
So what are we gonna do for the next 3 days and then our grand opening?
Uzul's going to be training and keeping Adara with him.
Fuck you, bro.
So yeah.
Eventually, she, as she walks through the woods, she comes to another very strange clearing. It's a little misty, just in this local area. She walks right up to a very large oak tree and picks a strange blue flower. Puts it into her basket. Hello?
Can I roll knowledge
Hello,
nature
Adara.
on that flower?
Oh, hi.
I'll assist you.
What's in the basket?
You went herb gathering.
23, 25?
Oh, I did it again, didn't I?
That you did.
How far did I wander?
Pretty fair distance this time.
She's like 5 miles away from home.
Pretty fair distance.
25 on a knowledge nature to figure out what the flower does.
You have no idea what this flower is.
Oh, okay.
And after she picked it, the plant that it was growing from wilts and recedes into the soil.
I'm gonna
Sounds
take the
weird.
basket out of her hands.
Oh, thank you. This is kind of heavy.
And
Where's my stick?
I believe you left it back at the bar.
Oh, that's gonna be gonna be quite the problem. I don't know my way back to the bar.
Oh, that's fine. We'll get you there. And yeah, I am going to this time try to like introduce her to Altivo and like get that connection. That way, like I could put her like in my lap as I ride him back home.
Handle animal check.
Or just punch the horse as it tries
I'll
to
just
bite her.
become a horse.
Do you think she can ride a horse? She's blind and a child.
I've never ridden a horse
You
before.
can ride a horse.
The one bit me that one
You
time.
can hold the child.
That's a 26.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause you're not a
you
normal
walk up,
horse, so
and
you-
Altivo is kind of
you
like
need
snorting. You
to
just give him like
walk
this
right.
little rap on the
Right.
muzzle, and he just
Depends how mouthy
stiffens.
you are.
Knock it off.
Yep, he knocks it off.
This is friend.
Nope, we're good. And
Okay.
the check was successful.
And I'll like
Like you grab, she's like, wee, and you sit her down. She's like, oh, this feels weird. What is this? And she like grabs at Altivo's.
and I'll like
mane.
as like she goes
oh,
to do
is
that.
it like a broom?
No, this is a horse.
Oh,
Yes.
you got a friendly horse.
I did. This one is much nicer than the other one. And then I'll like as I say that, I'm gonna like say that into Altivo's ear. Nicer than the other one. And yeah, and I'm gonna feel how soft he is.
Oh, he's so soft. Very nice. Oh, this is very wonderful. Almost as soft as Kenosi.
Indeed. All right, now we're gonna get you back to the bar.
Okay.
Hang on now, and then I'll mount up behind her and not in a very fast,
Yeah.
but just like
Yeah.
getting back.
You
to the
guys head back to the bar.
Are you-
Harway, how far north do you go?
I know,
How
that's
far
what I
do you
was
follow the river?
I was
keep
about to
going.
tell you.
You
like,
just
We'll kick it up
wander.
to like a soft jog.
because you're
and
still
just
in bird form.
Yeah, I'm still in bird
So
form.
I'm
keep
gonna
on.
tell you
It's
that
probably
maybe
been,
you
a
should
good
look
mile
for
and a half,
the
2
other
miles
Yeah.
up the
orc.
river.
It's starting to curve to the east pretty aggressively. You're
Good
just
point.
following
Yeah,
it
orcs,
along.
you know, they
Just a
people
nice
don't
jog.
Like them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every now and then there's
they're
a
super
guy on a
friendly
boat
orcs,
fishing
so-
or moving a little
Oh,
cargo or
where
something like
he
that. They
went.
just little odd wave from. They're far enough away, luckily,
You're the
that
one
you know
who
they
talked
don't
to her. I
recognize you
haven't
as
seen
an
him
orc.
today.
They're just like,
Well,
damn, that
if
guy's
you
so
can make
tall.
sure
Yeah,
that
that dude's
Kenosi-
huge.
And then they're like looking at the
Yeah,
brandy
I'll,
bottle. They
It's not gonna be that
Oh, is
hard to
that
find. He's
Bigfoot?
big and
I need to
straight.
sober up before I
Yeah, it's not
fucking
too
land.
big.
This guy is
Here.
huge.
Oh, I saw where he went earlier.
Yeah,
because
you
he
see-
was outside the changing rooms. Okay,
Yes.
so she's gonna take care of Kenosi, make sure he gets back to the bar, and I'm gonna go find this one.
Yeah, you
You
start
would be going
flying
the
north.
wrong direction.
Yeah, well, that's where I'll start.
Yeah.
So
That's not true.
can I?
I was
take-
heading upriver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or,
North.
well, when she saw me, I was going south.
When she saw you, you were standing still.
That's true.
So I'm gonna start there and circle out. So okay, 32.
Circling generally along the river,
Yeah.
you know, you see, of course, that he's not where you came up from the south. And you start kind of going up. It takes a little while,
Mhm.
but eventually, yeah, you see this little green dot jogging its way along the coastline.
Okay, I'll zoom down.
Bird lands on your shoulder.
Ah!
You gotta quit that.
Don't surprise me like this. I can seriously hurt you.
Say something as you're approaching.
Nah. So we found her. It's fine. They're heading back to the bar now.
Oh, they're gonna be coming down this way then.
No.
But this is the only other option. Is the right heading.
No, this is a very different direction.
What do you mean? I've been on this trail for
No, town.
20 minutes?
Town is that way.
There's just like some deer tracks that I've been following.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, there's just like some super generic game trail.
Following deer tracks that he thought were horse
I mean,
tracks
if you-
while he was
if you're
looking for a
gonna
monkey.
Keep going, you keep going, but that's
That's how you run for your horse.
you're going in the wrong direction.
Well, how, God, what time is it? How far out of town are we?
Couple miles.
Good couple miles.
Well, I'll be there when I get there.
I'll fly
No,
along.
no, it's alright. Leave me to brood.
Leave me to brood.
It's
You guys get
okay,
back to the bar, no problem.
While I'm flying around, I'll see if I can
Like waved.
find Mark. He's wandering about.
Yes, that's quite right. Well, I'll meet up with you back at the inn.
Listen, no need to be embarrassed. It's okay.
Shoulders sad, head low. He loses like a fourth of his height.
Confidence
And so you
destroyed.
just take back up to the air, kind of flying back.
Yeah, and I'll kind of just make sure he's going in the right
Sauntering a little
direction.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little ways through, an eagle, brilliant red feathers,
Hey!
comes and keeps and takes pace with you and kind of
Yeah.
nods.
Older.
He nods for you to like follow.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I gotta kind of keep an eye on that one, but we can go.
He swoops you just to the other side of the river into the woods, and you see a little halfling just like sprinting at full speed with this little corral of raccoons after him. And you it's Lucian.
Yeah.
You fly down and he is panting. He's like, Alder saw everybody scatter. What's going on?
Oh, it's.
I brought help. And this little army of raccoons is just like silent attention. Have like little wooden daggers.
I love it. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you.
I wasn't anywhere nearby. I was taking a trip up north.
Oh,
There
I'm
was
so sorry to derail you,
a
but
new family of
Everything's
eagles
okay
that were
now.
about to hatch.
really, where?
Yeah, there. It's a good travel, man. Not gonna lie, it's a good ways away. But I left a sparrow down way, keeping an eye on you guys when you leave town and whatnot. And boy, he was out of breath when he came to me, and I just when he said y'all were scattering and running, I hurried as quick as I could.
What a fucking man.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's okay now. We had a minor crisis, but things have been resolved. So
All right.
yeah. So
Well,
I mean,
You know, oh, sorry, I'm getting fucking tired from this.
yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, I need some.
You want some water or something?
No, I've got. He like pulls a little bar out of his bag as it seems like he's going a little cross-eyed, and he eats like this little high sugar bar.
Yeah.
Did you know there's another druid working in the woods here?
Bartholomew.
Oh, you met him?
Yeah. He hates the
Yeah, he turned me away pretty quick.
Oh really?
Well,
Yeah. You know. So
I collect the paycheck.
yeah.
Huh. It's a crazy coot. Glad that the crisis is averted. I'm gonna go take a nap. You guys need anything, let me know. Just look for the sparrow. He'll be keeping an eye.
Okay. Great.
He's a friendly enough guy. I give him a couple treats or whatever.
Hey, yeah. No. I'll throw some
He just
seed his
passes
way.
out right there.
Yeah.
Coming down from adrenaline's quite the sink.
Can I cast like resistance or something on him to help?
It was certainly will not help.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, just no worries. And he goes and he like sits up against a tree, and the raccoons are kind of like, and he throws a little bit of corn feed out to them. They take a couple of treats and start just scattering into the woods.
You guys are great.
Yeah, have fun. Crisis averted. Oh, and he just passes out. He's not an endurance runner.
What a lad.
What a lad.
Yeah, love Lucian. Well, sorry to ruin your day, pal.
He's out cold. He's sleeping. He's
Yeah.
snoozing.
Well, thanks, Alder. I'm gonna make sure my friend doesn't get lost.
Yeah, you return back to babysitting Haraway as you guys slowly make your way back to the bar.
I like wave to the panting guards as I
You
go
guys,
back.
as you get back, the guards are kind of like hanging out in the general area, just bullshit. And they look at you and they're like, and they catch back up.
Howdy, fellas.
Yeah, hey man, we're just gonna. Don't worry about it.
I wanted to roll for survival to see if I got lost in the woods.
Yeah.
While video
While
was
I
going.
left you.
Absolutely.
Because I may know how to traverse the ocean and know the cardinal directions.
You absolutely
on
do not
sea.
know the woods.
Yeah, I got a nat 1 on my
Oh
survival.
God.
I need a perception to re-find Haraway.
Fucking A, bro.
You found the trail.
Miles further. I found a trail.
22.
It takes a little while, but after Haraway forded the river, you are able to find where he's headed off to.
I'll start singing the like little bits of shanties that I know. See if he'll hear me.
Oh, they've got some brilliant birds here.
He's just like quiet. It doesn't help you catch up. He's well off course by the time you find him. It takes maybe another hour off of you guys' travel time. You just weren't expecting him to cross the river.
Yeah.
He was just like, yeah, right here. I can cross
I
this
think it
way.
went over a river.
I went over the bridge.
So bad at this.
You're on trail.
Just now realizing he's surrounded by trees.
Well,
You navigate on the open ocean and you can't use landmarks?
I can't see the stars.
I can't see the stars. The sun's below the horizon. I don't know.
We'll get you a compass or something.
You guys slowly make your way back to town. You guys have a good chunk of time before they turn back. Are there new policies being instituted here? What's the entire time after you guys get back, Adar's just like, am I in trouble? Did I do something wrong?
No, absolutely.
Walking the front
Um,
door.
Doesn't matter.
And then the customers can't come in, and then our business
We don't have any
dies.
customers. It's fine. Grand opening's not for 4 days.
Yes,
I'm really sorry. It sounds like everybody went through a lot of trouble to find me.
Oh well,
I didn't mean to.
we know that you're fine. However, from here on out, just try to stay a little closer.
Oh, I don't have any plans on leaving the bar unless you take me
Do
somewhere.
you have
Perfect.
any like warning signs? Like, do you get a headache or anything before you black out?
That's a great question. That is a very good question.
I never thought of it before. I'll try to pay attention. I'll let you know.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Kenosi, who really doesn't like me much, and be like, Kenosi,
Ooh.
every time she walks out that door, you need to tell NVIDIA. Every time. Okay.
Or just make a lot of ruckus so that
No.
people
Tell NVIDIA.
Mm-hmm.
Both. Fine.
both.
You fucked up.
He's so excited that he just got permission to make ruckuses.
That's
I give him full permission to make ruckus. I don't want to stifle his spirit.
I don't want to stifle his spirit. Oh man.
As you guys come out of the woods and hit the main roadway and start making your way back, you see Phil. He's got a full-size keg and he is just like out of breath, rolling it
Harway
down the dirt road.
or Krell, do you want to help him?
He's got it.
He stops and he's like sitting on it and he's like wiping his brow as the sun's going down.
What a lad.
I'll come land on your shoulder. Hey,
Whoa!
do you want some water? You look like you could use some. Just cup your hands. It'll make him some water.
As you're producing water, he's like, "You're a very strange bird."
It's just,
The man has hit peak exhaustion.
Oh.
He's
Yeah.
hallucinating.
Oh,
Yeah.
NVIDIA.
We're gonna let Harway carry
I'm so
this
glad that
the
I've
rest of the
actually
way.
drank water.
Yeah.
I thought I lost
Yeah.
it.
No,
Thought
you're
was-
doing okay, buddy.
Oh.
Just take a breather here real quick, and
Oh.
we'll get the big guy to help us out.
I'd appreciate that.
Right,
Thank
Harway?
What?
Right?
I'm like facing the wrong direction.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you get the keg
Fucking
eventually.
herding
You
cats,
guys
bro.
make your way back. You get back to the bar just fine. Everything's all is well.
Has Kenosi's armor been delivered?
Yeah, Kenosi's armor's been delivered. It
I
was sitting in a little parcel out front when you guys got back.
I want to reward Kenosi for his good work with his.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you
Sweater's
bestow it
cute.
upon him, and he's
This
just like,
sweater's cute.
"Oh!" and
The creature
just gives you
inside
this
the sweater.
absolutely like excited but puzzled look.
Hairless cats,
And
man.
I'll
They're just-
I'll like I know this just doesn't really do much for him, but like I'll show him how to like put it on and everything,
you
like
put it
what
on
it is, yeah. And
Yeah.
They're like rats
and then
in
like
the
as he's wearing it, I'll give him like a light little nudge so he can like see that it's protection sort of deal.
You put it on him. He's kind of stiff with it. You give him a little nudge, and he just falls over as his like joints are just locked,
I know.
and he just like collides, and he looks up at you just like.
That's what you say.
Can I roll a handle animal to try to like assist him to like
Yeah.
move around with it? Here we go. Oh no! Damn. Of course. That's a 12.
Yeah, he starts like reaching his jaw down and trying to go for like the chin strap. He's trying to like bite it. NVIDIA, just after Harway grabs the cask, you guys start walking back. You get a mental connection from Kenosi.
Mm-hmm.
Help!
What?
Stuck!
What's going on?
Can't move!
What? Where?
Bar!
What? Okay. Phil, don't let this one get lost. I'm going.
Okay, bye. Yeah, you zip back. As you get to the bar, you see Uzel is trying to like maneuver Kenosi around. He's in this new suit of armor, and he's just absolutely stiff, paralyzed in
Oh,
confusion.
Jesus. I fly right into your face. What are you doing? Stop it. He doesn't like it.
But you
No, he just sent me a message that he needs help and he's stuck.
Well, yes, he has to learn how to use it.
Get off of him!
Well, how is he going to learn if he isn't
We'll
wearing
start
it?
pecking your face, bro. You better let him go.
I'm just like swine at this bird.
Get out of here.
I'm trying to do things with my monkey friend.
He doesn't like it!
Maybe you can help. Maybe you can help. Try to explain to him how it works.
The one who also doesn't wear armor.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Foiled again.
I'll explain to you so that you can explain to him.
Oh, God.
Just think-
Get it off of him. He's too traumatized right now.
So I'll take the arm and the leg pieces off, but I'll leave the vest with all the
He
pouches.
stays absolutely stiff.
That's fine. We can work with this because
Yeah.
now he can move his arms, right?
No!
As you guys are arguing, Adara, who's sitting on the at the bar, her back straightens.
Oh.
And she gets off of the stool and walks over and she starts undoing the buckles expertly and removes the armor from Kenosi. And he just gets up and he's like,
See? She knew what he needed.
and then she, what?
Thank you, Adora.
For what? I didn't.
You were
I'm
very
standing.
helpful.
Yeah.
We'll try again next time.
Oh, it
I'll
happened
tap
again?
Kenosi on the head.
Don't touch him.
Yeah, he just kind of like,
See?
Can I roll perception on Adara specifically, like to see if there was anything like just before her back
yeah,
straightened?
try to remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
not one.
Sure was.
You saw nothing.
Sure
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
For a brief moment, she turned into the Tarrasque. That's the tell.
That's the tell.
She
I got it,
seems-
guys.
Yeah, you don't see anything. You two, though, as you kind of are bickering, Adara's just standing there. She looks confused and deep in thought.
What's on your mind?
Kenosi has a blue and yellow face,
That he does.
and his hair's kind of like golden with a little brown.
Mhm.
I saw him just before now when I was sitting at the bar, like in my head.
Oh.
In like a lot of detail.
He's really cool, huh?
He looks great.
Yeah.
And now that I'm thinking about it, when we were talking to Mr. K, and he was talking about going and collecting herbs and a couple of the things that he was looking for, I like saw the plants in my mind before I then was in the woods with you guys.
Okay. I'm gonna walk out the door and go to town and try to find somewhere that would sell a bell.
yeah, you can find little brass bells.
Perfect. I'm gonna.
You get a collar? With
No, well, a bracelet or like even just like a ringy bell.
Oh,
you
a
know?
jingly bracelet.
Yeah, that way
Yeah.
whenever she starts to see
Yeah.
something, she can like shake her arm so that like the bells go off.
Yeah, you come back with a little, they got like maybe a little shell and bell
Yeah.
bracelet.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
The guy selling it, it's for deaf
Come
cats.
on.
fuck it. She's essentially a deaf cat.
Yeah. Did you bring that to her?
I sure do.
What's this?
So if you shake it, do you hear the noise?
Yeah.
Perfect. So
Okay.
we're gonna put that on your wrist. I'm gonna help her put it on her wrist.
Oh, it's a
So-
bracelet.
It is.
I've never owned jewelry.
Oh, well now you do. And this one's got a special purpose. So every time you get that thing where you like see somebody,
Uh-huh.
start shaking your arm like crazy.
Okay.
Got it?
I can do that. Sure.
Perfect.
She's not in control when she starts.
Well, she said she can remember seeing it, and then her back goes straight, and then she goes into the thing.
Okay,
So
we'll
there's
try
a
it.
chance.
We'll try it.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, it's worth a
Also,
shot.
we've got Kenosi. Every time she walks out the door, he's gonna let you know.
Yes.
So
It's
like,
gonna cause a ruckus.
He's gonna make even more noise.
fantastic.
As much noise as possible.
No, don't say that.
I'm not going to lose my child again.
You eventually return with Phil. You have the last keg. Phil has gone and restocked all of the mixers available. Lots of fruit concentrates and juices. Basic. Other there's little shavings of aromatic woods. Fun stuff like that.
Very
As well as gotten a good couple of kegs from local farmers, and this keg had came from the Voodoo Ranger Brewing Company for you guys to test to see if whether or not you want to go and get more from them.
nice.
I also need extra on the money. The amount that you sent me was insufficient to up the keg order. We do have a credit draw though with Melvin.
How much more do you need?
I had upped it from 40 to 55. And let me do the math for that real quick here. 55 times 10. The increase is just over 100 gold pieces.
Well, sure. Here's 150, and you can take the rest for your hard work today.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I was gonna say don't go spending it all at once, but in this town, there's nowhere you can spend 150 gold in one time.
Yeah, right.
That's what you think.
You, sir, have never been to the Babbling Baboon.
So like you rolled in this new barrel. You said we were gonna test it. So
Yeah,
that's
this
totally,
is the standard ale that that they brew. It's a local made, of course. I don't know much about brews.
I do.
It's not a breakfast beer. That's all I know.
Go grab a mug of that. And
Yeah.
call a bartender
To assess,
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not such a great assessment. 16.
it's just fine. Tastes like beer.
Perfect. That's all we need.
Yeah.
It's good enough, guys. We'll get you there.
Going down in the basement.
So, is this the first time that her Adara's power or ability has activated like more than one time in a day since she's been with us?
Since she's been with you, yes.
You could just ask her if that's common or not. Oh. How many
Yeah.
times a day does this happen to you?
Yeah, sure. I'll ask her how often this happens.
Oh, I don't really know. Back home, I was unsupervised a lot of the time because both my parents had to work so much. Sometimes people tell me that, I just kind of snap in and out over a couple seconds. Sometimes it lasts hours, depending on the task I complete, I suppose. I don't think I ever do it more than a couple of times a day at most. And lately, I don't think I've been doing it much at all.
I would like to try something.
Yes?
Follow me.
Really, really hard.
I'm gonna take her upstairs where there's not a lot of like distractions and shit, and essentially I'm just gonna lay out like my plan. What I want to do is I want to spend some prestige points, and I want to roll knowledge religion to try to contact / just connect with whatever god is, like trying to connect to it through her.
Okay.
You want to like push her into the thing?
You can't just use her as a conduit.
Wait, push her into what?
Like
Into her oracle.
really need something? Like, oh, I really want to do this. That way she like snaps into it.
I
I
will.
really need to get in contact with you.
Yeah,
Whoever's causing this.
that'll be it. I really need to.
I mean, you could do something simple like, I'm really tired today. I need a glass of water. Like,
Yeah, but then she has to leave, and it's the whole thing.
She's gotta go downstairs.
Yeah.
So
If you're gonna do
I'll-
something that
I
way,
really
like,
need
I need to
the
fluff
bed
my
made.
pillow. Like,
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. I would love my bed to be made.
nope. I was just practicing. My sword could use a little bit of sharpening. She's done that before.
She has done that before.
Yeah, she like flings her arm into the air for a brief moment, and you hear the jingle, and then her back goes straight, and she walks
And
right
then, like,
over.
as soon as her back goes
And
straight,
start
I'm
sharpening.
gonna try to do that
Yeah.
that check.
What's
It's a
prestige are you
22?
blowing to?
Um,
it's plus
it's a-
4 per.
it's a +4 per. You know what?
it's a big mystery. You like 6. It's fine.
I'm gonna do 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 3
Sure.
positive.
Want to do a couple more?
8.
I really don't. I don't have that many to spare.
Anybody
Alright.
want to donate some of theirs?
I mean, I haven't spent like any of mine.
Is,
I
like,
have
any- is
8.
any of
Would
the-
you like a couple? I'll give you 4, so you can spend 7 on this.
Yeah.
Sure.
Straight up half.
Sure, if you don't mind, fuck
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I haven't spent any, so
All right.
there you go.
It's plus 16 right there.
Alright.
Plus your bonuses that you give and your prestige
What?
that you blew.
So that was 3 from
Why would
me
you
and
do
4
that?
from her,
Yeah.
so
Why would you do that?
That's
that's
Jesus
7
Christ.
for 28, yeah. Alright.
Tend to influence the die.
That's not super hot.
Good thing I gave you all my prestige points.
Well, yeah,
They
it
can
wouldn't be.
spent after the roll.
About to say it wouldn't be super hot if it wasn't for all those bonuses. So
What were
that's
hero
a
points?
21 before.
21, then 28,
Yeah.
49 total.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, you. So what? You sit her down and try to talk to her or something.
Yeah, just try to ask like, who are you? What is your purpose with this child?
But what if she's not an oracle? She just gets possessed temporarily by like some spirit. That's
No, because I
This
talked because I
might
already
work.
talked because I already talked to one of my other gods, and the god was like, I mean, yeah, but it's not one of mine. So
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought her wording was like, I don't know, but it's not one of mine.
Yeah. It was much more of a. I'm not exactly sure, but this is things that gods do.
Anyway, fuck it. Here we go.
here we are.
With that, yeah, she kind of looks up and looks your way and makes eye contact, which is very strange. Her pupils are gone.
Mhm.
The color in her eye is gone. It's just white, but it's very intently eye contact. And you just hear out of her mouth a strange, squeaky, masculine voice. How'd you, what's happening? How'd you summon me through this little oracle?
So she is an oracle.
Oh, you must be one of the new guys.
Possibly.
Right. Just came into the God-Woken thing. Your deities picked you not too terribly long ago.
Indeed.
Yeah, that explains it. That explains it. What do you want?
More information. What is this whole deal with the child?
Oh, I've got nothing to do with this.
Oh?
Yeah, no, it's through my divine grace or whatever, sure, but it's not like, oh, I've picked the exact rules or the circumstances or anything. She's developed a divine magical talent, and it just so happens to be tied to me. Yeah. You
Yes.
are...
Uzul.
You, run into any other God-Woken by any chance?
Just the folks with me.
You banded together.
More so we were banded together and then became God-Woken. Sort of like a package deal.
Interesting. How many of you are there?
4.
Huh.
What is your name, friend?
Oh, how incredibly rude of me. Sir Smiles, third.
Sir Smiles the Third. Pleasure to meet you.
God of arcane trickery and conduit of thieve and hidden knowledge from the gods and distributing it to humans.
I know that voice anywhere. Haunts my dreams sometimes.
So, with this divine grace that this child has, I understand that she can perform tasks before you possibly even know that you want them done. How does all that work?
Yeah, buddy, I'm gonna be honest, this is the first time I've known she exists. I don't know the rules here. I don't know if she's a sport or if she's just a mage. I don't know what her talent levels are.
Well, you said that she has a divine grace that's tied to you. Do you know what
Yeah,
that grace is?
that's why I've been pulled here through your output of divine pull.
So you do not know what this divine grace is that she has?
No. I need to spend some time with it. And I'm feeling mighty not inclined to do that. I'm a little sorry. I just God things. I've got business to attend to.
Of course, fully
Some
understandable.
assholes trying to fuck with the living realm, and I just feel like tickling them over it.
Is there any possible way I could convince you to spend some time with this child just to figure out everything she's got going on?
I went on a quest for his spoon once.
Yeah. You know what?
As
There
by the
is.
way.
You said you got a little party of you God-woken compadres?
Indeed.
Well, look, the rules work a little different around. I, as a god, am only really allowed to interact with the physical world in certain capacities. Certain gods with different powers and whatever get certain amounts of interaction, and we're constantly trying to break those rules. For the fun of it. Or for more nefarious purposes. One of which is trying, well, I'm sure it's more than a hop and a skip for you guys. Island down southwest called the Dragon Sanctuary. If at some point you guys manage to come and meet me there and help me get his ass out of the material plane, I could use some mortal help.
No. I don't know if this is what I want to spend it on, but like it's the only thing that I can really think about using it on, because like I care about this child.
Don't spend the coin.
But like I could,
Or
because it's just a free favor from a god.
we have a lot of gameplay left.
Who's to say we won't come across more
We
coins?
just spent all of our prestige on this child.
Who's we?
I am.
Okay, out of character, party consensus. Should I use this coin?
Absolutely
that's-
fucking not.
that's-
And if Alex
that's
is just
your deal.
agreeing that casually, I would.
Yeah, I won't even lie. That is pretty sus as fuck right now. Just like, yeah, sure, go ahead, do it.
I can't tell you why. I fucking love this god. I think he's a grand time. I don't think he's necessarily a bad one.
Well, no, I mean, like, it's just because he's already attached to this child, and like,
if you want to turn this child into an adventurer way before she's ready, this is probably the only way to do it.
Be careful.
In character, this is something
Tread
something you
lightly,
really
friend.
care about.
it kind of is.
But
It kind of
think
is.
about it fully. Like, really think about exactly what the favor is before you just give the coin and be like, "Good, watch this kid." Like,
Really think about how you word this too.
Hey, you're
He's a-
talking
he's
to
a
the god of
trickster god.
trickery?
He is one of the gods of trickery.
Also, all gods are like genies in my experience.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they-
they're
they
gotta be
assholes.
really
They're
careful.
all
All
assholes.
assholes.
So, like, really,
Fiddle folk.
do you want him to give her extra powers? Do you want her to what do you want from this?
Well, because he said that he doesn't like. This is his first time, even knowing that she exists, and he would have to spend like time watching her to figure out what her power is and like how it would develop and everything because it's attached to him. So essentially, what I'm trying to
He
get.
could also be bluffing with just how much effort it would
Yeah,
actually
also,
take.
he's a trickster god. Who the fuck knows if this is even his person?
Well, I mean, the fact that I called him.
He is the one that you called through her.
Exactly. Like I called out to whatever god is
And?
responsible for her ish.
And someone answered.
Sus.
Do you want me to roll 50-50 for you?
You know what? If you guys have anything else to take care of while I think of the wording, you guys go ahead. Just take a pause. This is going
so the
on
coin's gonna get
upstairs.
spent.
Just
Yeah.
Coin's getting spent. Just really think
I haven't
Don't
decided
blow
if the
this
coin is
coin
going to
on
be
some
spent.
bullshit.
So let me think of the wording.
Perfect. I'm gonna be. Oh, do you have something? You said you were going down to the dungeon earlier.
Just to the basement.
Just to the basement. Yeah,
Basement.
you got some brewing to do?
No, I'm grabbing the Brew Queen's book.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna bring it up to Kay's room and just kind of set it on his desk next to his memoir and walk away.
All right, yeah. He's
Oh,
you
God.
walk in. He's organizing stuff, and he looks over and he goes, "Oh, hello. How's it going, Krell? What's happened? What's thinking, baby?
I brought you a gift.
A gift for me?
Yeah, because we're friends and all.
You are you for realsies?
Yes,
We're not playing?
No,
Oh, I appreciate it. What is it?
it's this book of
I
wondrous
love books.
potions.
He flips it open. Oh, it's in code. Do you have like a decoder ring?
No, but you know who does? You could bother to understand this.
Yeah.
Oozle. He knows all about this book.
I love bothering people.
He said he would love to spend time with you to sit down and read it at night.
Like bedtime stories?
Exactly.
Nobody ever read me bedtime stories.
Oh. Okay.
Absolutely like a bedtime story. A bedtime
Sure
story
did.
filled
I
with
read that
knowledge and
before.
wonder.
I'll ask him about it tomorrow. Thanks, friend.
Of course.
Alright, so
Just pass Oozle staring at this child intently.
Yeah, Uzel sitting there like talking into Adara, and she's just like eyes rolled back, gaping, sharpening his sword.
Huh. And just walk away. Oh, fuck with that divine shit.
I'm gonna be making more drinks, so
Drinks.
yeah. Ooh, 26.
Yeah, you're going through kind of some of this new stock. It's inspiring some ideas. Come up with some fun ones.
Hell
Name them whatever you desire.
Perfect. I'm just trying to cheer Kenosi up after someone made him upset.
Yeah, he was
Upset is a strong
He was
word.
shaken for a little bit, but a little bit more of that cherry cake, and he's feeling better.
You know what you need, little rabbit Nvidia? Some armor. You want some wood? Make you a nice little outfit, just like Bobby.
Wow, that's okay.
That was some fine quality stuff I made.
Sure.
It
Sure,
worked.
really
it
protected
worked.
it,
It worked
but-
so well.
It's a damn shame wooden planks aren't meant to go up against giant gorillas.
Well, I mean, I could use some armor if you think you could make it for a rabbit.
Yeah, of course. You got some extra wood lying around. I can just whittle away.
Find something. You did throw that stool earlier, but we used that for a frame. So don't throw my furniture around. I spend a lot of time making that stuff.
It was
Okay.
a moment of
That
passion.
one had hummingbirds on it. Do you know how long it takes to get those details down?
It's an act of passion.
Yeah, I'll go out into the wandering dungeon, I guess, and sit around for something to break into extra wood.
Sure.
There's beds down there I can break
We
down.
can probably find broken crates or some shit in alleyways or something.
I'm sure you could also just go out and like just buy some lumber.
You very easily
for
can go
like
buy
not
lumber.
for
It's
like
pretty
not a
cheap
whole
around.
lot. Like we're surrounded by woods.
But like free, right?
Yeah.
But free, right?
I only paid people
Recycling.
access.
It's called recycling.
Oh, it's called upcycling?
There you
Okay.
go.
You could go by Maze Construction and get their pallets.
Just, hey, you guys are in need
His
those
is
anymore?
just throw those away.
Yeah, there you go.
You have your wording. That's what we're gonna end session on.
Bow, bow, bow,
Make
bow.
it
Do you
good.
think I could have a week to think about it?
You want a whole week to think about it. You want to
Damn it.
You're gonna fuck up your wording so
Oh,
bad.
You're
God.
overthinking.
You're gonna forget and then panic in the last second.
I
What's
will
gonna happen,
not.
right,
I
is
will
you'll
not.
write
This is
it
going to take
down.
up my entire night.
You'll write it down and then you'll
It's your
forget it
call.
on the way back to
You
session.
can call it here.
I think I'm gonna be lame. I'm gonna do that
Alright,
because I
guys.
need to think about this. This is my one chance. I spent a lot of prestige on this. I'm talking to a god. We spent a lot of prestige on this.
All right, guys, and we are gonna come back next Wednesday with the end of this conversation with Sir Smiles,
See
and
what happens with the
the
child.
last 3 days before the grand opening. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry about the odd break in the middle. Good night, everybody.
Good night.